Welcome for another ancestral healing for peace. And today we are focusing and asking our ancestors to guide us to creating peace for all of the animals and plants in the oceans and waterways. We gave peace last week for the waterways and oceans. And so now we want that same peace to come to the animals because they too, the animals and the plants, are impacted by what we humans are doing to the earth. So it is our responsibility to call on our ancestors to guide us so that we bring peace to all the animals and plants in the oceans and waterways. And what is peace for these animals? What is disturbing their peace? Our waste, our plastics, our pollution, our oils, and our appetites. We need the animals in the sea. We need the plants that grow in the sea. We need them to eat, but we also need them to protect and nurture the oceans and the universe in the oceans and the waters. And so now we're going to begin our healing by releasing all of the things that create disease and war for animals and plants in the sea. We are releasing the pollution, the plastic, the oil, the chemicals. And we are doing this by breathing in and out together to create the energy to set up this release to create peace. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Now we are going to make the intention for this healing. The intention is to bring peace to all the animals and plants in the oceans and waterways, to bring them peace that they may live and reproduce and have food to eat, that they can continue in their lives and in their ecosystems. It is our intention to ask our ancestors for the wisdom to keep our animals and plants in the oceans and waterways alive and nurtured and growing. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Now we have made our intention, and we are going to now invite our ancestors to join us so that we can receive their guidance and their wisdom. And we are calling on our wise ancestors. And those ancestors may not be your genealogical, biological ancestors. They may be your teachers. They may be your religious leaders or your spiritual leaders or scientists or writers or poets. Anyone, any of your ancestors who have brought you into closer understanding and appreciation for the animals and plants in the oceans and waterways. And so we are now calling upon them to come into our space. And we're inviting them with our breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 Now, in our presence are our wise ancestors, the ones we call on to guide us into understanding and practicing peace for ourselves, for our animals in the oceans, for all of the animals and fishes and plants and coral, all that lives and breathes in the water. We're calling on our ancestors to come into our space, to get into our minds and tell us what we should do to bring peace and protect the animals and plants in the oceans. And they can be, your ancestors can be as close as you want them or as far as you're outside of your auric circle. And you may not feel anything or see anything, but they will come to you with an idea, an article, meeting someone, a movie, or an experience you may have in the water with animals and plants in the waterways and oceans. And so now we are here to breathe in and accept the guidance and energy we can receive and are receiving now from our ancestors to bring peace to all of the animals and fishes and plants and coral living in our waterways and oceans. Breathe in. Breathe out. 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 So now our ancestors are present. They have heard our request to receive their energy. And now we will imagine it, their energy coming from the heavens as a light entering into the top of our head, going down to the center of our forehead, the third eye, that we may see with discernment and wisdom, to our throat, that we will speak words of care and peace for all the plants and animals in the oceans and waterways, to our heart to receive the energy to act from a place of love and care for all of the animals and plants in our oceans and waterways. And finally, to our solar plexus to have the willpower and the courage to bring peace to all the animals and plants in our waterways and oceans. We are accepting the wisdom and energy of our ancestors to do this work of bringing peace to the animals and plants in the worlds of our waterways and oceans. Now, we thank our ancestors and we say, ancestors, thank you, and you may return to your ancestral realms, those energetic realms that we do not see, that are outside of our aura and space. So all the energy that is in your space now is your energy. And thus, this healing for all of the animals and plants the Oceans and Waterways ends. If you feel is of benefit, please share it with others and please subscribe. And if you want to support the work, there's many ways below. Until next week, remember to always call on your ancestors, your wise ancestors, for wisdom, peace, guidance, comfort, and protection. And until next week, remember to smile, breathe deeply, and be grateful.